Hello, my name is İlkim Ecem Emre Sözeri and I am 33 years old. I am a faculty member of Marmara University Faculty of Business Administration, which is located in Istanbul, Turkey. I work as an assistant professor in the Department of Management Information Systems, and I also hold the position of Vice Chair of the department. This is my 7th year as the faculty member of this department. My academic background is related with technology, and since my field is technology related, I am interested in new technologies like artificial intelligence. Different AI tools caught my attention when I realized their potential for my academic work, especially. After finding out that AI tools can be useful for my work, I started to integrate them into my academic tasks, such as preparing syllabuses or exam questions. I regularly use ChatGPT for a variety of tasks, such as preparing exam questions, creating answer keys, and designing syllabuses for my courses. It's also helpful for developing lecture materials, including coding examples and exercises for my classes. For assignments, I use Turnitin to detect AI-generated content, and I try to ensure academic integrity this way. Additionally, tools like Elicit and Consensus are my choices for conducting literature reviews for my research. What motivated me to choose these tools is their user-friendliness and efficiency. For instance, ChatGPT allows me to quickly draft ideas, while Elicit simplifies the process of identifying the relevant academic papers for my research. These tools enable me to focus more on critical thinking and improvement in my teaching. I find the usage of these kind of tools easy, therefore I choose to use them for my academic work. My motivation comes from the need to manage my time better. As an educator, I have numerous responsibilities, from administrative tasks to research and teaching preparation. In my experience, AI tools help me to save significant amounts of time by repetitive tasks especially, so that I can say that these tools have significantly reduced the time I spent on certain tasks, such as the tasks I have mentioned before, like creating exercises, organizing class materials, or preparing coding examples for my students, for my courses. Before using AI, I had to manually create and test each example for the classes. With AI, now I can generate ideas and focus on tailoring them to my students' needs or for my classes' needs, which ultimately improves the learning experience for me and for the students, I think. This allows me to focus on other important aspects of teaching and academic work, making me feel more effective. Since I don't have to spend so much time on these kind of tasks, the overall process becomes much more easier and much more efficient for me. A significant challenge I faced was students' over-reliance on artificial intelligence tools, such as using ChatGPT to complete assignments without critical evaluation. For instance, when I assigned students to summarize a book chapter for a course, some of them simply used tools like ChatGPT to complete the task and submitted the output without reviewing or critically assessing the results. I think this undermines their learning process. Some students may even attempt to cheat using AI tools during exams. This tendency to rely on shortcuts can hinder their learning process, I think. Another issue is ensuring that AI-generated content aligns with academic integrity. To address these challenges, I implement specific rules such as limiting AI-generated content to a maximum of 30% of submitted work for my classes. Therefore, I use Turnitin's AI detection features to verify the originality of the assignments. This is a solution I try to keep during my classes. Beyond technical solutions, I emphasize the importance of understanding and critically analyzing AI outputs in my lectures to foster a culture of ethical AI usage among students or in education in general. However, I'm not totally sure how these challenges can be resolved in near future. I believe we will need to criticize the methods that we choose in education while we deal with these technologies. AI integration has significantly enhanced the efficiency of my teaching practices. However, I do not integrate these technologies or tools in my class activities. I use them pre and after my classes. In my experience, I can say that AI can be highly beneficial for educational purposes, such as reducing the time required for some tasks performed by the educators. These tasks can include preparing for the classes. Tasks like preparing exam questions or organizing class materials are now faster and allowing me to focus on student-centered activities more. Although I do not use AI tools during in-class activities, such tools help me create better prepared lessons or lectures, which leads me to improved student engagement. Also, by saving time on administrative tasks, I can also develop innovative teaching strategies that benefits to my students' learning processes. Some students, as far as I know, appreciate the improved efficiency and quality of materials, while others misuse AI tools. As mentioned earlier, they try to cheat during exams using AI tools, or in their assignments they use AI tools without critically thinking about the outputs. Some of my colleagues who are interested in these kind of new technologies try to use them in their academic life. My colleagues who are more interested in technology often see AI as a valuable tool for their academic productivity. The common thing I hear as positive feedback is that these tools are beneficial for time saving in academic work, and they also can help improve academic productivity. As mentioned in the questions, ethical concerns include plagiarism, misinformation, and bias in AI-generated content. To address these questions, I emphasize the importance of critically evaluating AI outputs. From the ethical perspective and for academic integrity, educators and students should be critical about the outputs that is generated by different AI tools. The output's correctness should be checked by the users, I think. For example, students must cross-check information from tools like ChatGPT with credible sources before submitting an assignment for a lecture, for example. Also, students should not use the generated outputs directly for the assignments, as I mentioned. This can cause plagiarism. For the educators and academic staff, this could be applied as well. As an educator, if you use a tool like Consensus or Elicit for literature review in your research, you cannot use the outputs right away, I think. You should be checking the results from the original sources as well. In order to avoid plagiarism, Turnitin's AI detection feature can also be used. In general, I can say that having a fundamental understanding of AI literacy is both for educators and students is important as well. In my opinion, we will see more integration of AI tools in different fields of social sciences. Each research field has different needs, therefore the integration may vary according to the fields. I think I will continue to use these kind of tools for my academic purposes. Maybe I will use them during my classes as well in the future. Also, I will learn different tools and how to use them for my classes or how to integrate them in different ways in my classes. I foresee the development of guidelines and frameworks to standardize artificial intelligence use in different levels of education. My advice would be to start small. You can begin with a small single task, such as generating ideas for a specific lecture or generating ideas for lecture plans or syllabuses, and gradually explore other applications maybe. It's also important to stay updated on AI developments and share experiences with different colleagues. You can, as an educator, encourage your students to develop critical thinking skills when using AI tools. This balance between technical skills and ethical awareness will help them succeed in an AI-driven world. This could be applied for the educators and the students as well. It would be unrealistic to expect all educators from different fields to have the same level of expertise in implementing AI technologies. Educators need to develop at least a basic level of awareness and understanding of AI tools. Specifically, educators working in technology-related fields such as management information systems or computer sciences should have basic skills and a fundamental understanding of these tools, in my opinion. Similarly, students should also develop basic competencies to use and understand these technologies effectively. This level of understanding can be referred as AI literacy. And AI literacy is nowadays crucial, and not just for the educators but for the students as well. Both educators and students should be able to adapt themselves to the growing trend of AI, specifically in education. As AI technologies continue to rapidly evolve in the field of education, they bring both opportunities and challenges for educators and students as well. Learning to use these tools effectively and ethically will be the key to create a more efficient and innovative education system in the future, I think. AI is a game changer in education, but its true potential lies in how we use it. By adopting a thoughtful and ethical approach, we can create a more innovative and efficient education system. I would also like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts and experiences with AI. I believe discussions like these are essential for shaping the future of education in a rapidly changing world.